We got a long stream ahead of us tonight as we begin our path down old memory lane once again. As we begin Hugo's story. Thank you for joining us. And are you ready for a good time? So with that in mind, let's swap over to the main screen and get this action-packed game away. Here we go. Hugo, fact, the energy firing mage, slow speed, but long range. We're going to be playing, of course, with extra mode. We've already cleared it on normal once before, but let's do it. Let's enable the bonus acquisition, which gives us 10,000, and watch our 2-minute cutscene.
Camp appelé Is. Sur l'intervention des dièses jumelles et des 600, les grands pays prospéraient. Les dièses avaient un trésor précieux, la perle noire. Elle avait des sortes de pouvoirs mystérieux. Avec la magie, on pouvait faire des miracles. Avec l'éclairia, on pouvait amplifier ses pouvoirs magiques. Grâce à elle, on croyait que les pouvoirs de Is dureraient une éternité. Mais soudain, un désastre frappa Is. Beaucoup de monstres démoniques sont apparus et ont commencé à envahir Is. Les forces diaboliques ont tout fait de ravager la terre, mais tous les habitants sont sauvés dans le temple de Salomon. On aurait dit la fin du monde. C'est alors la perle noire qui sauva Is de la ruine, car elle souleva les temples dans les airs. Mais, aussitôt après ces soulagements fugitifs, les démons ont construit une autre tour, et une nuée de monstres sont partis en direction du sanctuaire. Is menaçait de tomber. Pire encore, un événement imprévu arriva dans le temple de Salomon. Quelle histoire! Les dièses jumelles, les descendantes de Is ont toutes disparu. Dans une situation désespérée, les 600 ont pris une résolution. Pour constituer une équipe de recherche, ils ont organisé une sélection parmi des chevaliers et des sorciers. Enfin, les 100, ils envahiront à la terre dévastée.
We're about to get going underway. I am so excited. This is one of my favorite. Watch this. Here's the opening cutscene of the game. Now, this cutscene is largely the same as what the previous cutscenes were, so that's kind of why I'm being quiet through it, because I was kind of talking through the last one. So, but long story short, it really just shows exactly what we saw before. Cannot wait to play as Toll. So amazing. And there's Dallas. If you remember, we beat him in the last game pretty handily. And then note that the item he's using there is the imitation Black Pearl. It's not the real Black Pearl to do that attack. It's the imitation Black Pearl that ends up in Hugo's hands, and we find out how that ends up in his hands in this story. Actually, we find out a lot about the game. Hugo, you should go to the surface as well. You are to determine the whereabouts of the goddesses and bring them back safely to Solomon's shrine. The eyes of fact at your side. This shall not be a difficult task. But there is something else you must do as well. And it will not be quite so easy. And now Hugo Fact wakes in front of a rhoda tree, just as we did before. Ugh. It looks like I made it to the surface, and I'm still alive, but what just happened? Did the transport spell fail? No, it had to be something more than that. An impact like that was not the result of a mere accident. Now we're, I believe, the younger rhoda tree. Indeed, it is a rhoda tree, a tree with a soul born of the goddesses. I suppose that explains why this is the only place not surrounded thick with the poison gases. But it's still a miracle this tree has not managed not only to survive but thrive all this time amidst such desolation. Young man. Huh? That voice. Rhoda, is that you? Indeed. I am one of the twin rhoda trees given life by the goddesses. You are from East, are you not? That is right. My name is Hugo, Hugo Fact. Oh, ho, a descendant of the House Fact. That explains the power I sense from you. It has been many years since I last spoke with one of your line. Perhaps around 50 or so. I don't mean to be rude, but I really don't have time for idle chatter right now. I am in search of Lady Rhea and Lady Fina. Have you seen either of them? They vanished without a trace from Solomon's shrine a few days ago, and no one's heard of them since. The goddesses, yes, I did catch sight of them. About 3 days ago. So it's true, they came down to the surface. Do you know where they went, and if they're all right? I cannot answer the latter question, I'm afraid. But I do sense their presence, albeit faintly. There can be no doubt they're in that foul tower. Foul tower, it's over there. I was afraid you might say that. The tower's a veritable nest of demons. What the hell could those two want with a place like that? You're going after them, then. I sense your companions are not far from here. Perhaps you should regroup first. No, I must go now. There's not a moment to lose. If the others come here, please let them know I've gone to the tower. Tell them where the goddesses can be found. See, he's such a pain in the tuchus. Such a pain in the tuchus. My, such an impatient lad. I hope my worries are for naught. Now, in terms of the original story, Hugo Fact is the ancestor of Dark Fact. And that's to be explained in Toll's story, of course. But long story short, this is basically Hugo grows up a bit. I think that's the case here. What is that? Shion and the others surrounded by monsters yet again. Curse, we're surrounded. Went too high on my mic, sorry. Curses, we're surrounded. Dino, Illa, can you handle the beast on your side? I think so. We'll be fine as long as we erect a stable barrier. All right, you two do your best to fend them off until I can jump in. I'll handle the demons over here as quickly as I can. What? Hugo Fact, is that you? Glad to see you in one piece, Father. I'll take care of these beasts. You go help the others. Much obliged. All right, you two, let's take these things down. Yes, Father. Understood. How dare you filthy beasts tread upon our land? Is power what you seek? All right, let's go. Let's do this. And now the Eyes of Fact come out. Now this is his basic attack, or the Eyes of Fact here. And that's his move right there. So I actually have gotten smart and bound a turbo attack button for Hugo so that it's a little easier on us. There we go. Is that all you got? I heard there were imposing creatures among the invading demons, but it seems these were not they. Much appreciated, Hugo. Now, most of the story beats are exactly the same as Unica's story, so if you've seen Unica's story, you're going to see many of the same beats across the way. We're going to meet many of the same characters, and most of this I'm going to skip kind of through because they're still very much the similar beats. They're going to be talking about, Hugo sees himself as a novice, and it's just one of those things. So, same story though, and we're, like I said, we're mostly skipping through the text as much as possible, except where it's important. Right now, Hugo is telling the group that he saw the goddess, the Rhoda saw the goddesses here a few days ago. So, and basically he's saying, I'm going to go into the tower. We received the crystal that Unica received, of course. And they're going to demonstrate how it works, of course, as you do. And shows off the goddess statues. Okay. Now she's going to hand us the little shell. And communication purposes. All right, here we go. Now, just be aware, we're going to run into many of the same traps that our lady friend Unica ran into. But you know, that's part of it. And we have, like I said, we have a bunch of SP to spend. And he actually has a stationary heal rate thing. are going to use as much as it can here. Strengthen the Eyes of Fact, because I don't think he gets any Claria ore. And we have another 10k, which we're going to use to do that one. That one. This one. We started with 40k, and I think that's because we ended with 40k on Unica. So I thought we ended with more. It may be that this is just the bonus that we get at the start. All right, there we go. All right, let's go. He is slow, by the way. Until he gets his dash, he's really slow. But you could think of this as like a, basically a, not necessarily a dungeon crawler, but more of a, he's a magician. You're going to see very magician-y things. So he's going to do things that are just like very magician-y, very, very simple, very slow. His movements are rather slow in comparison to our friend. There we go. We got our first level up, and you can tell this is going to increase our power drastically, as we talked about before. We don't have any magical powers yet, so all we have access to is boost mode, or burst mode, which allows us access to the superpower. Of course, our first Celcetian Panacea, we will be taking those in just a little bit. I'm going to save it for now. There we go. Of course, you grab as much of this stuff as possible. And again, even though he does not move as fast as the others, he actually is probably the easiest of the 3 campaigns to do. Especially with my new ability here, my new turbo button, where I just basically am able to spam the attack button over and over and over again, because I bound it to a single button, which is very important. So he also finds the same items somewhat, but they give him different moves. This one is, of course, the same Cerulean Flabellum, and we gain the Force skill, the Force Shield, which is quite amazing. It's literally what I like to call the face, and I accidentally hit it again, apparently. There we go. Now there is a reason we actually will, like in some cases, not use that if we need to quickly get away from something, or quickly jump away from an enemy, or jump over an attack. We'll use the standard attack button instead. Shouldn't be often that we'll need to do that, but there will be times when that does come up. There it is. Like, that was easier to do it with the button and with the with just a standard attack button instead of doing it the way you normally would. But like, if you have a bunch of enemies running at you like this, it's just better to hold the button, especially as you are OP as hell. You can normally stop most attacks from reaching you, especially once you boost mode. So this is also a faster campaign, taking about 7 or 8 hours. I did the other one in 7 hours. This one closes in at about 5.5. Well, kind of. especially with us skipping most of the things. And we are skipping most of them because Hugo's a dick, just straight out, and the story is mostly the same. There's not really a whole lot of deviation between the two stories. By the way, we need the depression there, so we can't do anything about that. I still love the music. The music's still fantastic. And by the way, so that enemy right there has a attack. You'll notice that while his one thing I will note is that while his wand is out, like while he's attacking, you actually can't jump or do any. There's no way to cancel it. So you better be very committed if you're holding the turbo button to the attack. Like, we just got to be, like, you noticed me moving away. And, like, doing something like this where I move away again. So this is very much a bullet hellish sort of playthrough. That's really the only right way to say it. And we leveled up again. Until we are actually doing a lot more damage. Notice that will always guard one attack. So it's very important to know. It also acts as a bit of a face. As you can tell, we can kind of face guard. Not really face guard, but we can definitely face roll, especially as it gets powered up. It's kind of OP. Oop, I did not mean to do that. There we go. He also doesn't seem to jump. He's a lot slower than Unica, I will mention. But there's a reason for that. You don't have to be as fast as Unica when you're playing as him. So you notice we just used the ability there to just kind of jump over that and pick up our first Rove Root. I'm aware I just lost some there we go. Do 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 do. Yeah, we're pretty OP. That's why I absolutely love. Also, with us doing the turbo, watch this. It's really easy to fire off that attack right there. And that's probably one of my favorite things about it. There we go. Let's take this guy out here. Took him out before he could hit us, which gives us a jump pad. Again, much like Unica, the way Unica plays, very similar. We're still going to be wanting to take out as many enemies as we can. There's never a good reason to leave any enemies alive. Seriously, don't leave any enemies alive. There's no point in it. And we acquired the first emerald. Now we can charge it to its first level. And that unlocked that gate. Well, that's dumb. And I'll show this off here in a minute. We can actually hold this down while we're moving, which is part of the reason why I rebound it. So I kind of hold it down if I wanted to. Basically what it does is it increases the length of the ability by quite a large margin. So it just lasts a lot longer. There we go. Acquired the Blue Moon Crescent. Of course we did. Duh. Then we're just going to hold the attack button to get through the Rue speech. He's talking about the demon. It's a Rue. It's a poor thing, blah, blah. He's not as nice as our friend here. And we're just going to, again, because the first option is always give the Rotafruit to the Rue, we are going to do that. We're going to give the Rotafruit to the Rue. Yep. Give it the fruit. There we go. And they increase the power of the Eyes of Fact. The wand has strengthened. Now we're going to take a look at our stuff here. We've got the wand, fires bolts, and a standard tunic, which is very basic stuff. We actually move slightly faster inside of this, so we're going to be wanting to do it as much as possible. And again, there's no reason to not use the Claria Aura basically at all times. It's just going to make us a little easier to survive. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm going to go quiet a little one moment. I have to deal with something really quickly while I'm playing. All right, we're back. I got to turn my volume back up. We're just going to dodge the attacks while I do that. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Much better. Now, we could actually have teleported back, and that would have been the faster way to do it. But, man, why avoid free experience? Right? Right. Maybe. No. I'm not alone in thinking that. Now, don't worry. The final character's gameplay overall is a ton faster. So, you're not really going to be too worried about speed here. We actually gained 2 levels, where when we were playing with Unica, we only gained 1. So that kind of gives you an idea of where the difference in levels are for the characters. I think I also teleported back for Unica, though. If I'm not mistaken. I may be mistaken with that. I may not have, but I do believe I teleported back with Unica. All right, so who are they talking about? Oh, they're talking about Toll. We know this, right? Who knows? He's a sorcerer, so maybe blah, blah, blah. He didn't waste any time to get his pasty ass from us. Wonder what his deal with the mask he dropped, though. Who are you people? Huh, another sorcerer, like an infestation. Oh, they're talking about Rico. And this one's a regular stuffed shirt, too. Perhaps the dull and humorless type. I don't appreciate having to repeat myself. Who are you? There should be no humans left on the surface aside from our own search party. Did you come here from outside of East? What a question. Where the hell else would we have come from, dumbass? Hey, Kishgal, you mind if I do the honors? Losing that runt trail pissed me the hell off. I could go for a good kill right now. Do what you want. I'm not interested in fighting sorcerers. Keep in mind, he's very interested in fighting Unica. Hey. Oh, okay. Sorry, pal. You'll be the one I'm fighting. Opponent's the name and combat's my game. The master of the trident, so you'll be learning firsthand. 3 points are better than 1. Huh. You sorcerer types. You're all stoic and moody like you're much better than everyone else. I was told to kill everyone except the goddesses, and let me tell you, I'm really looking forward to this. Hell you laughing at? Oh, it's nothing. It's like you sized me up and decided you didn't like me, and I impulsively did the same to you. See, I can't stand women who talk too much. On top of that, your sense of style is severely lacking. You're trident, laughably cheap-looking. You look overall unintelligent. Hugo's a dick. Epona, was it? You're gonna fight me. Let's just get it over with. This has proved most educational for you. I think she summons. Does she summon? No, she actually fights me. Quit following me. Really? Come on. There we go. I don't know why I had so many problems with the first run. That was kind of dumb. I don't think he kills her here, though. That looks like the one who got some sense knocked into you. Now, remember that Unica had to fight an actual boss here instead of her. Here, you just fight her. I'm a Darkling and proud of it. Darkling? Huh? Oh, shit. I can't believe I lost to a pompous ass like you. Huh. What is it now? You look an awful lot like him. Maybe I'm just imagining by Sarah and can see a resemblance. To whom are you referring? Never mind. I'll let you off easy. Just remember what's coming up for the next time we meet. The long story short, she didn't summon the boss because reasons. And we didn't have to fight the boss because reasons. Oh, my goodness. He really is here somewhere talking about Toll. Yes, I'm spoiling things early, but that's effectively what this is. We're talking about Toll. We acquired the bronze key for the first boss, which is a bit of a pushover for our boy here. The only fights that are really tough in the game are the other human fights. Hugo is really even on nightmare difficulty, Hugo is pretty much the easy mode character. Where Unica plays the most like Adol from Oath and Felghana, which for most people would have been the game they played before. The eye effect got stuck back there. Most people would have probably played Oath and Felghana before this, so she plays the most like Adol from Oath, if that makes sense. Now we can literally skip everything here. There's no need for us to do any of this, honestly. Because, well, we don't have to. Because we could have just teleported. No, wait, there is no. I was thinking we could have just teleported to the shrine, but there's not one over here. For some reason, I was thinking, oh, there was one over here. There's not. I just brain farted. That's fine. I'm allowed those. Note, he also takes pretty well care of the bats. Easy peasy. Oh no! Hugo, is that you? Who? Remove the mask. There he is. He removed the mask. Rico Gimma, who hurt his leg. And basically, he basically ended up inside the tower somehow. But he hurt his leg. He already cast healing magic. He's resting. He's fine. He's going to give us the thing for the boss, I believe. No, he's going to give us the item to defeat the trap, the bloom necklace. There we go. Blue necklace is defeated. Our blue necklace is obtained. And now we go to... Actually, yeah, we go to equip that. There we go. Now we can leave. Of course, as I've said before, you try to kill everything. And like I said, with a turbo controller, it definitely helps your hands. That's not going to be so much the case with the other character that we'll play as after all this is said and done, but for now, this is perfect. With the other character, it's going to play a lot more like Unica did, except just faster, more furious, just overall better. But one thing I will note is Unica is the only character without a way to get away from real quick. Where our boy here seems to have a lot of, how do I say it? He just has more mobility functions, and offensive. His boost mode increases his offense pretty drastically. So we're going to be using that a lot in his gameplay. Hugo, and I think that is Muishida. Hey, this is a special cutscene, so I'm not going to skip it. Hello, praise the goddess. I'm afraid something might have happened to you. Oh, come now. How fragile do you think I am? I'm more concerned about you. Where'd you land? You had trouble getting it? No, I made it okay. Fortunately, I was with her the whole time. Cecilia? No, that's what's her name. You remain in one piece, Kandata. Sedana. Miushka and I woke up close to one another. Dino tracked us down, and we were only right here a short while ago. Good to see efforts are bearing fruit. So, Hugo, is it really true that Lady Rhea and Lady Fina are in this tower? Seems so, yes. They're not the only ones. Huh? Okay, so he details the Darklings fight, and they say the situation is more urgent. I'll leave that in your capable hands. I don't think he has to go back to base as frequently. So the amount of cutscenes that we end up having to see are lessened a little. Because he continues, he really does push his way up the tower. He very, very rarely goes back to the bottom of the base. And I think the only time I do go back to the bottom is when I have Claria ore. And that's very important. I realize I'm a little quieter than I normally am. Sorry about that. All right, so we move forward now. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Now, does he have healing when he stands still, or does he still have to get the spirit cloak for that? He still has to get the spirit cloak for that. Okay. I just wanted to double confirm that because I could not remember to save my life. Note, their shields do not stop his attacks. Oh, they do. Do they? No, they don't. Okay, I couldn't remember if they actually stop his attacks or not. Making them a lot easier. Note, he's actually getting hit by this from below him. That's a funny glitch that I honestly forgot could happen. By the way, we were just prepping that if I needed it. We got his leather greaves, which are nice. There's the first armor upgrade. Now, by the way, whenever he uses this shield, it does drain most, if not all, of his magic, so we do have to be a little careful with it. Not super careful, but definitely careful. Definitely careful. Note, they just literally stand still for you to beat them up. It's kind of amazing. And it's because they're defending they're honestly, the gameplay was kind of designed around Toll. That's something I actually noticed. a while back, actually. Do they also go off screen? They do. Slightly, not by much. Not too bad. All right, let's get this item here, which is the item we need. The Beast Medallion for the first boss. Which, honestly, I believe is just about as far as we got in the first... Note, they're actually all defending. And, of course, you can't defend against magic. So they just literally get wiped out. Like I said, easy mode. You remember, that took me 2 attempts as Unica. Straight up. Also, the sound effects broke there. Oh, they didn't break. They just didn't play. Or more, they played, but they played slower. I think this is the room that I need the key for. Okay, so I need to go over here. I still love the music. It's so iconic. And there is honestly no bad music in an Ys game. I've not found an Ys game with bad music. Again, maybe 5. Maybe 5. Maybe 5. Boing, 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 wee, wee, wee. I'm enjoying that too much. Sorry. Apologies. Wee. Oh, I'm not. I don't have it. I have it held down. I was like, what am I doing? Boing, 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 boing. I will say this, Hugo's got some hops, though, don't he? Look at those hops. Look at those hops. And look at this madman. He ain't got nothing. He ain't worried a single bit about nothing. Not a thing. Not a worry in the world. He's just like, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. That was terrible. Somebody stop me. What level did I make it to, by the way? Level 7. Yeah, I'm higher level than I was when I did this as Unica. I also pretty certain I end up at level 50 before. Let's do it. Let's beat the first boss. Let's see here. Here we go. All right, boss. Above. Hey, boss. You remember this is one of the bosses from Ys 1? Actually, no, this is the boss from Ys 2. Sorry, apologies. Let's fight a boss. Why doesn't he attack normally? What the heck's going on with this boss? I just noticed he's not really attacking. Weird, but okay. Okay. Now we're just going to hold the attack button here. And there's half health. There we go, got it. Son of a gun, come on. Oh my goodness, what the heck's going on with Hugo? Hugo, jump up the thing. Okay, that was dumb. That was weird. I'll accept it, but that was just weird. Yeah, he'll shake me off one more time. Just hold the attack. There we go. We still almost died. That could have went a lot better. Just went a whole heck of a lot smoother. On the whole, a whole lot smoother. Okay, there we go. There we go. Got it. All right, there we go. We did it. We did it. We won. And we got a level up. That was pretty good. That's pretty solid. All right, give me just one moment. I'll be right back. We're going to take a short, momentary break. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Took a momentary break. I had to go tuck my daughter in. And let's go. All right, basically he muses on the fact that, oh, they have bosses now. That's bad. Not that that really matters in the grand scheme of things, but we continue forth. Tally-ho and all said ho. You'll note we are actually going to make a lot more progress in this run in this time than we did at the first run. I'm just doing a double check to make sure we can't get anything. I think the first thing we can get is the increased boost recovery. But for now, we don't need that. All right, so we go. Got it. And that's going to release that barrier. Yippee-ki. Now, if you remember as Unica, we actually went ahead here. We're going to do the same thing. Same sort of path. We're just going to plunge on ahead for a minute. There we go. Come on. There it goes. It was just like, come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Now, note, we don't have the dash yet, so this honestly will be where we have to stop, because we cannot move as fast as Unica can. Where Unica can skip the getting the dash for this section, at least for this section, we cannot. So we do have to actually go ahead and get the dash maneuver. We can't cross this gap otherwise. My cat decided to climb up the stove, and I'm looking over him while I'm walking. I'm like, what the heck is my cat doing? Oh, being a pain. Being a right pain is what my cat's doing. I do want to talk quickly about the hilarious fact that the sound effects just are having a hissy fit a little bit. And I don't know why they have a hissy fit there, but they just have a hissy fit for some reason. So anyways, let's go down here. And note, because we leveled up, we're just defeating them so much easier. So we jump across. Again, once we have the shield up, they can't really hurt us. Note that we do have a pretty wide berth as to where we can shoot, which is really nice. I also cannot wait to get the dash. It makes him so much faster. Seriously. There we go. And the dash bracelet. Or silver bracelet, but it's really called the dash bracelet. Yay. Much better. There we go. And now we can move really fast. Note, that's what when I'm talking about the ability, the fact that the shield is pretty much broken. It's broken. You don't have to fight most of the enemies in the game because of how broken the shield is. You want to, because you want to get those levels. Even on normal and easy mode, it is imperative that you get your levels, because the bosses are literal night and day comparison. Doing so, it'll take half the time if you get the proper amount of levels, but you're just so much faster. Now, if you guys were wondering why I took the extra long path earlier, this is why. Because Hugo is not fast enough to make it up that jump the first time. Again, he is slower than Unica just overall. He's just a slow speed character. It's more important for him to have the ability to get up that, because he can't do that normally. And you noticed I barely made it that time. Where are you coming out at? Hello? There he goes. And a chest. And what is in the chest? An ebony robe. The second robe in the game. And you could tell I'm not really worried too much about like getting attacked or anything. It's just not something I'm thinking. It's not even something I'm... Oop, wrong button. It's not even something I'm thinking about, right? And I guess that's a little worrying, but it's really not something I'm worried about. I think the only time I've died as Hugo during my playthroughs as him is when there is no option but for me to have died. Right? When I'm like just in a situation where I just know I can't win. Like the Epona fight, where I was just playing badly. Those fights are pretty much going to be the only fights in the game that I'm probably going to lose in some form or fashion. Okay. There we go. And we got it. And we unlocked the goddess statue. We can't get into this next room because it's blocked because reasons. But that's okay. We will save it. Of course, level 11. Definite improvement. And we'll go back. With us standing at distance away, he's not going to hit us with that. For some reason, I have never known him not to mistime that enemy to mistime that attack. And we're also going to do this here. Now notice that the note that the AI just says, I quit once it gets off screen for some reason, and I do not know why that happens. The AI just quits working. Notice that when in Unica's playthrough, those were actually floating in the air, not floating on the water. So there are changes made through every playthrough to accommodate for each player's or each character's skills and particular skills and weaknesses. Not a whole lot, especially in Hugo's campaign. It's more like I can't get up there yet. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. Come on. Got it. There we go. Got it. Yeah, that's the water. We can't go there yet. We can't breathe underwater for that long. Not yet. Note the buttons down here. I don't want to guide them up here. Thank you. There we go. Got it. By the way, we also got a full heal from that. All right, go, go, go. Go, got it. And we got the emerald. Okay, so... Did I forget to go a direction? I thought this led me straight down. It may not, but I thought it did. It does. I can't breathe this long. My brain is going, okay, what am I supposed to do here? I don't remember. I know where I'm supposed to go now. My brain just, like, cut off for a hot second. Come on. There we go. Got him. Got it. We're good. We're okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this here. Yes. I want to say that. Okay. We're also going to use the Divine Blessing on our armor. Yes. There we go. Yeah, I almost forgot to... Oh, crap. Boss. Nope. That's the boss. I think that's the first toll fight. And we need to be ready for it. And I brain farted and was like, oh, yeah, let's just run into this fight. Yeah, this is a fight that I will lose otherwise. I've been waiting for you. Is this where she summons him instead? Maybe. I don't remember. I'm seriously impressed you're still alive. I never thought you actually beat Velgunder. Note. Velgunder, that's the large demon between the tiers. Powerful fiend to be sure, but low intelligence wasn't doing. Never stood a chance. Huh, you're really starting to piss me off, you know that? But I guess that works out well since I'm now in Carter being starch out of ya. Let's try this one more time. I'm gonna tear that pasty. This is fight version 2 for her? Oh, she's pissed. Who does she summon here? She summons 2 of them. That's new. I forgot about this fight. What? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. They're basically wild animals. Oh, God. This is hilarious. All right, you better stay true to your word. Oh, we'd only have to fight one of them. Okay. By the way, still a rather easy fight. As long as you keep your thing ready to go at a moment's notice. This is a lot easier than Unica's fight. There we go. And just keep willing them down. Are they all following me? Really? Really? They're both going to stand still like that? Got it. Yeah, I survived with the skin on my teeth, but that was just because I stood through the attacks thinking it would kill him faster, and I forgot that prevents him a guard. That was easy enough. Looks like yours is taken care of too. You really saved my ass. Thanks. Our source told us the people of all East are do-gooders, but I guess you're a little different. You just walk away and let me get eaten. I probably should have. It would have been a fitting end for you, but I didn't. You know exactly why not. You expect you to keep your promises. No excuses. Yeah, I get it. You want to know more about the guy who looks like you, right? That's correct. Okay then, man, where to begin? He joined with our leader about 6 months ago, give or take. He fights using these claws in his forearms. He's pretty good with them. Can't give you a name, because he never told us his. He just told us to call him the Claw. The Claw? And I guess he's got the power to absorb energy from fallen demons or something. But Zava hates his guts because of it. Oh yeah, I guess you don't know who that is. Zava's the sorceress, advisor to our leader. What's that? Why are you staring at me like that? Just marveling at how similar you two look. It's really uncanny. The same angsty look. Long lost brothers? I think I've heard enough. Said I've heard enough. I'm convinced you've learned your lesson, so I'll let you live this time, but I'd best get out of hell out of my sight. What's with the attitude all of a sudden? That's just you keeping your end of the bargain. Make no mistake, it was a bargain for you. Like it or not, we're still enemies. So unless you want to go one last round to the death, it'd be a good time for you to bow gracefully. Wait. What do you mean by that? Bullseye. You want a final showdown with me? Next time. Just make sure you come prepared. I know I will. Yeah, it's him. It's him, Hugo. It's him. It is him. It's definitely him, Hugo. It's definitely him. Acquired the water dragon's scales. Mugga, 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 mugga. The little shell. They're talking about everybody being at the base. Yes. Now that he goes back to base, stuff happens. They talk about what's going on here, and then things happen. Miushka really likes Hugo, by the way. I don't remember if we made it this far in Unica's playthrough at this point. Celia, his aide. Ramona and Roy. Where's Unica? Fact? Wait, so does that mean... Seems I finally... You're ready to toll fact, are you not? Him as younger brothers, sort of problem with that? No, not at all. Please do excuse questions. Most impolite of me to ask. Where's Unica? Where's Unica? Unica hasn't shown up. Unica Tova is presently unaccounted for. She's an apprentice knight. Yep, Unica is unaccounted for so far. And Dino's looking for her. Roy really likes Unica. if you don't remember from the first playthrough, Roy loves Unica, Unica loves Roy. They're like basically childhood friends that Yep. Okay, so Enrico stays at the bottom, of course, as he did before. I don't remember there's a different cutscene here. Do you really plan a community search? Yep. As a fact, present a hazard for any bystanders in range. I hate to cause injury to one of our own. I don't have time to placate you, Miyushka. I know what you're going to ask, and the answer is no. Please understand, it's for your own good. She was to go with him. Oh, it's so adorable. It is actually pretty adorable. The whole thing is super adorable. Do you have something to say to me? Not exactly. Your fuse just seems a little shorter than usual today, that's all. I mean, you've never been quite delicate with words, but that's just an absolute antithesis of delicate. Antithesis of delicate. I can't say antithesis, apparently. Something the matter? It's none of your concern. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought you'd say. If you ever need to talk, I'm willing to lend an ear. Come for the weapon temporary, save for therapy, or something like that. Just know I'm here for you, Hugo. Oh, I like Rico. He's actually one of my favorite characters in this game. Like, seriously. He's literally one of my favorite characters. Apologies, I'm resetting up my vape. What I'm doing, wondering what I'm doing in the background here while waiting for this cutscene. All right, back up the tower we go. Yep, we're gonna save as you do, and then we're gonna go back up the tower. Use this. We're gonna flood prison 1. Flooded prison 1. And back to the chase. Do I have a rotofruit? No, I do have a pansia I forgot to take. Like, I do have that. I can do that. Okay. As you can tell, it didn't even have a chance. But now we can breathe underwater, kind of. We can hold our breath longer underwater. Where'd you go? Butthole, come back. Butthole, come back. I forgot that boss fight happens later in this run through. I believe... I don't remember what fight is there in the in Unica's version, to be honest with you. I think it was a fight with Epona there. I think that was the Epona fight where Hugo fights Epona really early. So, there you go. It's a backward set of fights. Here we go. Whee! All sorts of whee! Now, if we had come down here later, we wouldn't have that extra level, which is kind of why I do this trek twice. I often do this trek twice or 3 times. Like, I think with Unica, I did this trek 3 times. No, I did this trek twice. I remember with Unica, I actually went back and got the item immediately instead of making the long trek up here. We're not going to worry about the things down there. I will tell you, it is much, much, much less hard on my hands now. To be doing it this way. Oh, I forgot I could have went there, couldn't I? Momentary lapse in judgment. I forgot you instantly die. Really? I honestly forgot you instantly die if you do that. Whoops. All right, we're going to lose out on a little bit of leveling, but that's fine. We'll run this way. I had a brain fart. Like a straight up, that was a dum-dum. I don't know the last time I did a I didn't think I did that. I don't think I did that as Unica at all, actually. I think with Unica, I literally just did not do that level of stupid with her. I didn't stand in the water until I died with Unica. That was a little dumb, but okay. You know. Mistakes were made. My knee. I have a bruise on my right knee. Where I landed and skinned up my left knee. I have a bad bruise on my right knee, which causes anytime I accidentally put pressure against it to hurt like the dickens. And I really wish I knew why. Note, the sound effects for them dying is still playing. Because the game queued them up and still has to do them. It's kind of hilarious. Every time that happens, I completely forget about it. All right, let's go. Oh, crap. Am I not going to make it? Oh. I'm not going to make it because I forgot to equip it. Really? Son of a gun. I was like, man, why am I dying so fast? It's because I'm a dingbat and forgot to equip the, I literally forgot to equip that. What I will think this through here in a minute. That was literal just time loss. Just time lost there. A good 2 to 3 minutes just lost because of ding battery. Hello? What the heck? I am still running out of... Oh, it's because I still didn't equip it. I was like, man, why am I running out of life so quickly under there? It's because I keep forgetting to equip it. And I thought I did that time, but apparently I didn't. I'm allowed a little bit of ding battery. Right. I'm a little bit of ding battery. Nine 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 two two three 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 two 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 two. There we go. Now we're geared up for this. Am I geared up? Yes. Okay, much better. All right, let's go. Yeah, I just apparently wasn't thinking. That's all. It happens. Quite frequently with me, apparently. I'm allowed those, right? I'm allowed those ding battery mistakes, right? Yeah. Let's do it. 13. We're still at 13. That's kind of crazy. The angle is really weird on some of these, and keep in mind we're still moving. We're not moving in a full 360-degree angle. We're but it is very nice to be able to just take things like that out quickly. Even with my ding battery. I will say I am excited for the... Alright, let's just... Nope, we can't hurt them at all yet. Come on. You run a little bit faster with this, by the way. Not enough for it to really matter. Okay. There we go. And yes, we will be going back for those here in just a minute. Come on, fall faster. I swear Unica fell faster than he did. The trap mine skill. Now, in normal mode, you actually do not get to keep your Eye of Fact whenever you do that. They actually get kind of destroyed. So, or not destroyed, but they actually go away. Where in EX mode, the eyes actually continue working. Oh, fudge. I forgot one thing. Acquired the ebony shoes, which is what we were looking for down here, by the way. We got another. There we go. And I don't think there's anything beyond here that I, ouch, need to worry about. The trap mine skill is very difficult to use, by the way. At least use in a way that's going to help us most of the time. Acquired the arthropod's medallion. See, you have to do some weird kind of jank with this to actually make them work properly, and it still doesn't kill them. There we go. go. And we got one. All right, there's, I think, one more over here. Come here, buddy. Got him. I think there's one more, like, over here somewhere. Somewhere over here. There we go. I think they're close enough now to actually... Dang it. No. I think that'll do it. Got it. Such a pain in the pain in the tuchus getting those done. All right, the thing. There we go. East of Origin, Bomberman. Yep, that's exactly what this is. All right, we're gonna ignore all these. They're so frustratingly annoying and a pain in the tuchus to kill. Really? Sure. Such a pain to kill these guys. I'm very happy you do not have to fight them anymore after you leave this area. Thank goodness. Okay. Really? Frustrating. So painful. This whole segment is absolutely painful. I prefer that this is actually one of the segments that normally when I play Hugo, I'm like, oh, I don't want to play Hugo anymore. Because it's just absolutely frustrating to play as him in this segment. Because none of your attacks work against the enemies. So basically, once you remove these enemies, the next set of enemies don't get hurt. So it's absolutely frustrating, and you just more or less have to skip it all. All right, so what we're going to do... Ouch. Keep moving. Quickly. Where instead of Unica, what's funny is Unica can damage those. It's just, we can't. Oh, wait, this was not useful at all. Okay, stop it. And we float down very slowly. Okay. I'm gonna come down here, get this treasure chest, which is just a rotor fruit because we need it for the upcoming Roo. I'm actually using an item that makes it where he can hold his breath longer. So, it takes about 14 to 15 seconds for you to drown in deep without this. And then it moves it up to about 45 seconds, I want to say. Something like that. It's not very long. And maybe a little longer than 45 seconds, but it's like really close to that. Maybe long. Maybe a minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes, something like that. And we got the trap knife skill again. All right. Oh, nothing there? Okay, cool. That was a random pot that could have given us health. And it said, you know, I'm not going to give you health. I'm not going to give you health at all. In these sections right here, it's absolutely furious to play as our boy Hugo because he's just so terrible. Not terrible, but in like he has no direct combat. You have to rely on the Eyes of Fact to do any damage, or the what's it called? The thingies we picked up just there. Come on, die. Got it. Oh, no, 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 no. Come down here, buddy. Thank you. There we go. It's actually amazing for the Arthropod. These bombs are fantastic for that fight. But getting to the fight is a pain with Hugo. Because Hugo is the hottest of sexy garbage in the universe when it comes to actually fighting things. God. Oh, wait, there we go. Much better. Ignoring those. Got it. Okay, much better. Son of a gun. They left me alone. I'm down with that. So you think he's... Oh, I love Hugo. Hugo's amazing. He's... Hugo is definitely, sadly, me at 16. 100% me at 16. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. Come on. Get up there. Out of the water. There we go. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. If ever a section needed a goddess statue, it's this one. Because with Hugo, this section sucks. So on attempt number 3, where are you going? Come back. Stop running away. Thank you. I remember always having problems in this section when I first played through the game. Not unlike now, because of the way Hugo plays. This segment is so just painful. And if I was playing as Toll, I'd just skip most of it because I'd be able to use the Godspeed skip. But we're not. Actually, I was pretty hot. I was also a piece of garbage, piece of human garbage, but I was also pretty hot. I have no qualms about calling myself out for what I was. Let's just say I would have fit very well in my past with some of those folks from the what is it? Let us open the world because gerbs, some bullshit like that. Yeah, that was that kid. Which is not a good thing. Not a very good person. And I apologize for that. For all of my transgressions there. There's a good chance equipping that might help a little bit. Yeah, I take less damage there, so that works, yeah. Anyways, how you doing, Nochibato? Got the 11 strike hammer again, which gives us the trap mine skill, which is absolutely terrible. Oh, my goodness. Oh, come on now. Not like this. Not like I'm doing it. Oh, you have to be kidding me. Seriously? Got it. Seriously? Alright, let's go all the way over here real quick. Oh, you have to be kidding me. Get out of the spikes. Seriously. You, come here. Get out of this. Dude. Dear Christ, how hard is it to get out of the spikes? No, no. Sure. Dude, get out of the spikes. You. I don't know what it is with these monsters and their spike love, but God, it's frustrating. Come on. Go away. Okay. All right. Now we're a little better. Nope, I'm just... Perfect. Yep, 10-10. And you know what? I can fight those. Which style boss? The one that's upcoming? Yeah, it's a pain. Like, there's nothing about this entire section that is not an absolute right pain. Thankfully, it's really the last section where it's an absolute pain to play as our boy here. I want to also point out that in going to ignore everything and just kill. Oh my goodness. I definitely despise this area. Mainly despise it for how long I'm honestly despise it for just how long it is. But the bombs do help in this section, though. So this boss is a lot easier. a little bit better. Yeah, we just saved it. And I don't have enough for any blessings, so let's go beat the arthropod. Let's go. Yeah, and I mean that. We're going to go beat him. Stomp the arthropod tonight, which means we've made it about a third of the way up the tower so far, I think. This is boss 2. There's 2 more bosses after this. 2 more main bosses of this style. There's the Mantis and the Construct. No, it's 3. Mantis, Construct, and then the 2 heads, which are definitely a fight. A painful fight, but a fight nevertheless. Oh boy, okay. We're just waiting on it to come down now, by the way. Okay. Let's see if I can remember how to do this fight easily. Keep it up, yes. Okay. I'm remembering this fight being a lot easier. Come on now. No, this boss fight is not any easier. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Oh. This fight was a pain in the butt as Unica. It's even worse as Hugo. Cannot wait till this boss is dead. Thanks. Ugh. Oh my goodness, stop. That red bar is the boss's health, yes. Come on. That bar is the boss's health, yes. I remember why people hated Hugo's story. Because with the exception of this boss, it's a lot harder. Come on, hit him. No. Oh, okay. I'm stuck on the head, and the head's electrified, so I'm dead. I also don't have a double jump, which is fabulous. There's a good chance I'm actually not strong enough to do this fight yet. No, I'm not strong enough. I need to go level, which in this area means dealing with this stupid horse shit. No. Hugo doesn't move fast enough either to do any really good. Yeah, I'm just honest to goodness not doing enough damage. That's the problem, is I'm honest to goodness not doing enough damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to die and go level. One level probably will get me where I need to be. Which is absolutely frustrating. But I'm just not high enough to beat this boss yet. Yay, we leveled. I think we can do one more level, and like it's like if you can gain 1 or 2 levels before where you were, if you were like halfway through the boss's health, you gain 1 or 2 levels, and then the boss literally will melt beneath your hands. That's just how this game is designed. But for fuck's sake. But yeah, that boss is honestly designed not around Hugo. Actually, none of the bosses are designed around how Hugo plays. And that's one of the bigger problems. A lot of people are like, well, you know, the shield on our boy is awesome. Not so much. I don't think his EX shield is all that great. It's good, but I don't think it's as good as his standard shield. And we gained 2 levels. If you're gaining levels that fast, you probably aren't strong enough to beat the boss yet. And we're still gaining it pretty quickly, so it may be a good idea to gain 1 more level through this. Gotta love the mandatory grind. Levels are a suggestion. I guess they could be, yeah. They could be, yeah. Levels are just a suggestion. But I think it's fairly clear that I am definitely stronger than I was literally just a minute ago. And that's why, and this is every East game. If you find yourself struggling against a boss, even if you think, oh, I probably can beat this boss, you're struggling, die to it, go back to the last save, which are almost always right before the bosses. I don't think I've ever seen an East game outside of East 1 and 2 that don't have some sort of saves before the bosses. Go beat the boss. Go beat up some friendly neighborhood mobs for a little bit, and there's a good chance you're going to come out strong enough to handle whatever the boss can throw at you. Yeah. And now I'm not really gaining any levels at all, so that's exactly where I wanted to be. I can't believe we've lost that many frames. I just looked over at my frame rate loss, and we've lost like 2% of the stream somehow. I'll also grab that. There we go. And let's go beat this boss. This will be the last fight of the night, and I think we'll handily deal with this. This just on a hunch that we're probably going to do quite a bit more damage this time. Because we gained 3 levels, which is a definite massive improvement. But with this, we still have done much better because on the part 1 of Unica, I only had about an hour to play. So I do also want to point out really quickly that we will not be streaming Friday. I actually will be on a date. So, Friday is going to be my date night. Yeah, 31 damage a pop versus the previous. There we go. Hello. Oh, come on. Got it. Told you. Literally 3 levels, and I owned it. I didn't even have a struggle. Literally. I gained a few levels, which didn't take me very long outside the boss fight, and the boss fight becomes literally nothing. I don't even know how to actually react to that because it's just like so crazy. All right. Well, that will be all for tonight's stream. It's about 11 o'clock. Give me 1 second. So with that in mind, we're going to call it here. And I want to thank everyone for coming by. Thank you, Nachobato, for coming by tonight. This was part 1 of Hugo Facts playthrough. And I'm kind of excited to continue on into the next area, Guilty Fire and the Sands. I think we'll be able to get through both of those tomorrow night, or at least into the Sands. I think we would get through the Sands almost, because it's not that long, to be honest. So I think that's going to be something we can easily get done. But with that in mind, we're going to pop to my final screen here. I want to give out my special thanks, of course, the wonderful, amazing Sophie Storm 26, my wife and very supportive partner that I absolutely adore. The amazing best friend of mine, Icy New Year. Giving a heart out to him. The whole entire Moon Harbor cast. Go check them out at Moon Harbor Heroes. At the Moon Harbor Heroes podcast, or anywhere podcasts sold. There are Masks Let's Play, a Masks Actual Play podcast, I should say. And I play Rider Typhon, a Common Rider-esque hero, and the Lightning Soldier, Tyrannus. I want to give a special shout out, of course, to RPG Kingdom's own Soda Bread, Travis, and Excoriatum. They have an awesome podcast. I believe right now they're still going through Final Fantasy VII, as they've been for a little while now. And they also have stuff on their YouTube channel where they're working through some games. You want to go check them out, look up The RPG Kingdom, whatever podcast at, and on YouTube. You can also find them on Twitter at RPG Kingdom. Same with Moon Harbor Heroes. You can find them at Moon Harbor Heroes on Twitter. And finally, with all that said, I want to give a special shout out and thanks to heroes and viewers like yourself. You guys make this stream what it is, and you guys give me reason to keep coming back and keep continuing the East Saga. We still have a while to go. We have about 2 to 3 more areas. We have 3 more areas of Hugo to beat, which I believe, if all goes well, we should actually be able to beat this Saturday night. So you want to stick around for that. We're going to be back in it tomorrow night, and then back in it for the long haul finisher on Saturday nights. You're not going to want to miss the explosive finale to Hugo. And then hopefully, if all goes well, next week we will begin work on the amazing Tool Fact. As always, I want to give you all a bit of advice. Wash your hands, wear a mask, all of that good jazz. It keeps you safe. I wear a mask at work every day. Wash my hands constantly. My hands are kind of pretty because of how much I wash my hands. But as always, stay healthy, stay awesome. Wash your damn hands. I'll catch you next time here at the Verse. Bye. I also want to point out, man, I wish I could end every stream on this music. This is so good.